What is going on, guys? Craig 1287 here, bringing you some Battlefield 4 gameplay. Now, as I said in an earlier video, I am going to start to roll out my video reviews, and the first episode for that is going to be tomorrow, that is on Tuesday. And the first video that is going to be reviewed is the L85A2, that is the assault rifle that was introduced in the China Rising DLC that we got a little bit ago. And no real reason as to why I'm doing that one first. I'm going to be starting... Well, I'll say this. For my video reviews of weapons, I'm going to do them a little different than what I've done in the past. And I'm going to do a lot more comparing them to other weapons. And I'm going to have the stats of those weapons visible. I'm not going to really focus too much on listing the stats, because you guys can just go and look that up yourself. And I'm going to try to focus on more of the, what you would want to use this gun for, what situations are best for it, and what if there's anything that stands out. Certain weapons have unique qualities to them that no other weapon in the game has. Something like the FAMAS, everybody knows it's the assault rifle that has the fastest fire rate, the lowest time to kill for any of those rifles, and things like the SCAR. The big factor for that one is its damage per bullet. It's certain things like that. I'll go ahead and give you a little hint as to what the L85's is. Not a lot of people think of it as having that unique quality. And for it deals with its recoil, not any of the actual left, right, or vertical recoil, but its recoil multiplier. It has a special little aspect to it that makes it excel in a certain area because of its first shot recoil multiplier. And so I'll get more in depth into that when I do the actual weapon review. But for now, here's a little video of one of the rounds that I didn't actually use any footage of for the review, and I ended up doing, I believe, 18-1 in this, and very few of that were grenade kills. I don't think there was any pistol kills, so it's pretty much all L85 stuff. It's a solid gun. It's great for rush, and that's the mode that you're seeing it used here. It's just a well-rounded gun. I always enjoy using the bullpups. They're pretty fun weapons. Always very fun to use for those gunners on the go because of its bullpup design for the game. I guess I can touch a little bit on that when I get to the reviews. Certain weapons that have that bullpup design actually have some separate stats when it comes to the bullet spread when ADSing and hip firing when on the move. In Battlefield 3, you simply moved faster. If you were aiming down sight, how you get slowed down. Well, bullpups, you weren't slowed down as much. I don't believe that has carried over into Battlefield 4, or at least it doesn't seem like it. And instead, they've changed the way that the bullet spread handles when moving versus not moving. So, yeah, I'll get more in depth with that, and hopefully not bore you guys with a whole lot of stats and numbers and math and things like that when the actual weapon reviews start to roll out. So I do hope you guys enjoy the gameplay going on there in the background. And if you got any requests, I will be touching on all the classes, probably not snipers or DMRs. I don't even have a DMR unlocked. I think I have one sniper unlocked, so those are not going to be really touched on until very late in Battlefield 4's life, when I've got some time with them and some actually unlocked. But I will touch on carbines, assault rifles, PDWs. Carbines and PDWs are going to be very fun to touch on because they have a lot of different stats. For the assault rifles, there's small changes with the recoil and rates of fire and things like that. But all the damage models are pretty much the same. 90% of those weapons all deal 25. That's close range, and there's just not that many variations with them. But when you get to the PDWs and the carbines, especially PDWs, you've got damage models that go all over the place. It's pretty crazy stuff. So that one, they're going to be later on. When again, I've got to spend a lot more time with those because they are so unique and or not so unique, but so different and varied. But also just because I haven't used them as much as I have the carbines and the assault rifles. I just haven't spent that much time with PDWs because they do suck at range, kind of. They're better at close quarters and on maps where you want to be an engineer with the ranged AT devices. You're not going to be seeing a lot of indoors. Just doesn't really work that way. So yeah, hope you guys do enjoy all of the stuff going on. And again, if you got any requests, make them. If you don't have any requests, well then just stand by, watch what you can. Hope you guys enjoy all of it. Have a good one. Ta-ta.